not as deserving of a fortune as Little Wayne and Fat Joe? Oh, I think the answer is yes, ladies and gentlemen. I think the answer is yes. I think I'm the man who is destined to live at the final mega mansion at the end of Diamond Head Road. 3311 Diamond Head Road. The property I never thought would go on sale, but guess what? It's on sale for $13 million. Your pocketbook better be as fat as your aspirations in life. I'm gonna own it, baby. I'm gonna own it, 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 I'm gonna own it. Don't you see me being the life of the party, darlings? Don't you see me taking the most unbelievably gorgeous sunrise photos from that heavenly view? I think the answer is yes. I think the answer is yes. That's gonna be me, baby. That's gonna be me. That's gonna be me. Who is this handsome man who just sauntered right into my real estate office? And how did his piggy bank get so fat in such an astonishingly short amount of time? That's what I want that realtor to be pondering to herself if she's not exclaiming it out loud in front of her entire office. How did his piggy bank get so fat in such a short amount of time? I'm gonna expand my fan base all around the world, because I don't think there's a single human being across the face of the planet with internet access who won't be thinking to themselves, oh my goodness, this man might very well turn out to be on the list of the top 5 greatest artistic geniuses of the new century. I'm not saying that to sound boastful, darlings. I'm not saying that to sound like a braggadocio. Woo-hoo. I'm not saying that to sound like a braggadocio. Ho, 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 ho. But if you want to be anything great in this great game of life, I suppose you've got to love yourself as much as a certain super famous rapper whose name I won't mention loves himself. And if he knew what was good for him, if he knew what was good for the more awesome versions of his music videos, he would have bought that place by now, but he didn't. And a part of me is glad that he didn't. A part of me is glad that that luxury home remains outside of his realm of consciousness, because it's going to be mine, all mine. Zillow, ho ho, why you gotta do this to me? Why you gotta get my blood pumping this hard? Why you gotta get me all riled up in the morning, baby? 'Cause I'm a man of many skills, would you not agree? That's my pretty picture of the sandbar, baby. That ought to be in every home across this island by now. Oh no, oh no. Have you not taken the time to get lost in the jungles of my mind? You know, I've got random people coming out of nowhere wanting to throw $1,500 at a 40 by 60 metal print of this masterpiece right here. Isn't it amazing? Is it not the best job in the world? Is it not the best job in the world? Summoning money magnets in the skies of paradise while flying around in a helicopter, baby. That's what I'm here to do. Are you too lazy? Are you too lazy to take the time to decorate your home with a collection of my next level sandbar photos? Because you're not going to get pictures quite as pretty from a drone, you know. Oh no. They're not as high fidelity, you know. Pardonnez-moi. Pardonnez-moi. I'm sorry you had to experience the ugly side, the fugly side of the man who fills the world with so much beauty for a living. But hey, if I want to get the world's attention, I suppose I've got to be as real as a man can be Wouldn't you say, darlings? Wouldn't you say? Pictures that belong in every home. Pictures that belong in every home. Don't you want to watch me having the most uplifting show on YouTube? It's totally possible, my dears, once I summon a limitless budget, baby, without the help, without even needing the help of any crowdfunding website. That's my dream. That's my fantasy in life. Are you going to help me? Are you going to help me manifest destiny? I certainly hope so. Are you going to help manifest destiny for the man who might very well actually happen to be the centerpiece of the most amazing story ever told about destiny? And you didn't think that was legit? You didn't think that a man like me could be the centerpiece of the most amazing story ever told about destiny? Oh! Don't insult me with your doubting mind, baby. Because I'm going to be coming back. I'm going to be coming back in another episode explaining how that claim right there might not be very far from the truth. In fact, it might be hitting the bullseye of the truth with a bow and arrow from 100 feet away. Would you not agree? Well, you gonna be agreeing. You're gonna be agreeing in the next episode of this video. I bet you. I bet you. I bet you. Are you going to take the time to get lost in the jungles of my mind at CameronBrooksArt.com tonight? I certainly hope so. And I certainly hope it will have succeeded at earning at least $2 worth of respect within the first 100 or so photographs. If you'd like to watch me owning my own helicopter in the next year, oh yeah, baby, because don't you think that a man with camera skills like mine ought to be in a helicopter every day of the week? Yes, I think you do. I think you do. More than you know. More than you know. I think every Facebook user on the planet who isn't following Facebook.com/CamBrooksArt is missing the bleep out on the much more awesome versions of their morning news feeds. That's what I think. So don't come bitching to me when your morning news feed is being invaded by excessively greedy bananas down in Florida who want to take, what was it, $120,000 out of your piggy bank? I'm going to let all of you decide for yourselves which of these artists did a more epic favor for the fine art world. The man who duct taped the banana to the wall down in Florida and tried to take $120,000 out of your piggy bank for that ridiculously awesome favor. Or the man who did every Facebook user across the face of the planet the ridiculously awesome favor of not having to spend millions of dollars on hotel fees, waiting for another sunset with as many colors as gorgeously arranged as the ones you're seeing in my cover photo to appear before their lens. Okay? Do you want to watch me? Do you want to watch me teach the fine art world a few more lessons in this thing called complexity? This elusive entity. This elusive concept called complexity. I've got it, baby. I've got it in spades, hovering in the back of my mind. But you're never going to know just how much more magical this genie could have been unless I have a limitless budget for all of my helicopter flights. Okay? Okay? Would you not know why a man like me needs to get so emotional just to get the world's attention, darlings? Just a tiny little $2 favor is all I need from every smartphone owner across the USA. That is, if you like to watch me knock it out of the park again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Oh my goodness. Wow, 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 wow. just a non-stop wow fest the whole way down at CameronBrooksArt.com. Would you not agree? I'm wondering, how many of you have the patience, have the determination, have the dexterity to make it all the way from the most unbelievably gorgeous sunset photo that has ever been captured in the history of Waikiki, all the way down to the very bottom of that tower of endless spiritual power, to discover the most unsexy, the most joyless helicopter photo that I have ever captured across the skies of Waikiki. I know, it may have seemed like an eyesore to a whole lot of you back on the beach, but in my eyes, it was a masterpiece. A perfect metaphor for man's inability to get along with Mother Nature. Would you not agree? That doomed ship was unable, or was it unwilling, to show that reef the kind of love it deserved. But you know what they say. With the right kind of lens and the right kind of light, you can make the fuggliest shipwreck look like a work of art. Am I not right? It's part of his renowned shipwreck collection, baby, and I wouldn't be thinking twice about sending that to any of your friends if they had been on that salvage operation. A refrigerator magnet that will stand the test of time. That's what I'm offering over here to the world. Every single refrigerator owner across the face of the planet needs to discover my website because they just don't know what they've been missing out on all these years, do they? When you need a rush of high vibe spiritual energy in the morning, or before you go to Betty Bye, you know you've come to the right place, darlings. I can just keep going through that exact same collection of photographs every night, and it just fills me with this just like, winning energy. Know what I mean? I mean, it's just a non-stop, like, knock it out of the park, slam dunk with a flaming basketball from half court feeling that my website gives to the world. Would you not agree? Would you not agree? And anyone that you send a link to this video to is going to think to themselves, oh my goodness, I can't believe I've been going through life. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I've been going through life never knowing about that unbelievably gorgeous roller coaster ride that took him years to perfect. That's what they're going to be thinking to themselves if they're not hollering it out loud. Okay? Don't you want to see me living in the mega mansion of my dreams, baby? Don't you think that a man as polite as me ought to belong in high society? Yes. Don't you think that a man like me deserves to have a fleet of Norwegian forest cats by his side before he goes to Betty Bye? Yes, 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 oh yeah, oh yeah. The furriest kitties that I could find. And if you haven't been following Norwegian forest cats on Instagram recently, you don't know what you're missing out on, darlings. I don't care how expensive they are. You let me know how much it's going to cost for 10 of those furry beasts, and I will whip out my checkbook right over here once I summon this fortune with my mind. Once I get America on board with me, once I persuade millions of people all around the world to spend at least $2 on my freakishly amazing website. going to afford to get a college education in today's economy? In today's rough economy? How are they going to afford to get those space aliens out of their souls? In today's economy? After all, if there's anyone on the planet who serves as better living proof as to how effective OT9 auditing courses are at removing, at cleansing your mind from all of those toxic vibes that we've inherited from trillions of years ago, that would be me. That would be me.